In this module, we'll cover 3 learning objectives. The first is to understand the risks of browsing. The second one is to understand what to look for in your browser. And the third is the ability to configure your browser. There's no doubt that the internet gives us access to a wide variety of information, and that this information is available with ease. However, access to that information comes with many risks, and it is important to understand them. Firstly, the simple act of browsing collects information that can be very valuable to advertisers. This advertising can make your browsing experience more enjoyable by giving you targeted ads, but this also means that this information can be made available to resellers, putting your privacy at risk. Finally, we want to ensure the validity of our communications by ensuring that we communicate with the person we think we are communicating with, thereby protecting us from attacks such as phishing or cyber squatting. You may wonder how you can ensure that you're communicating with your intended communication partner. While this may seem quite intimidating at first, there are a few techniques that we can use to help us. The key thing to remember is that it is someone else that decides what goes into a web page. Therefore, anything in the main body of a web page can be faked. To protect yourself, become familiar with the browser itself. Look closely at the address bar to ensure that you are indeed connecting to the website you intend to, and look for evidence of secure connections or valid certificates. Unfortunately, nefarious websites are built with the same tools used by legitimate websites. It is therefore a good idea to become familiar with those tools so that you can weigh the benefit that they may give you against the potential risks of their use. Cookies allow websites to collect information about your browsing session. While this can make your browsing experience more enjoyable, it also means that there's information available to track your browsing history. Consider not automatically allowing cookies to be used and only allowing them explicitly. Technologies such as Java, JavaScript, and Flash allow websites to execute code on your computer. While this may very well make your browsing experience more enjoyable, it also carries some risks. It may be a good idea to configure your browser not to allow those to run unless you explicitly permit it. Try to put this lesson into practice. Carefully consider what is in the address bar and look for indications of a secure connection or valid certificates. Heed any warning or alerts that you might see. These warnings and alerts are there to help you. This concludes our module, Going Out Onto the Internet. Please be sure to watch our other videos on cybersecurity.